Gamers, what's cracking? What's happening? How's everybody doing? It's been a while. It's been a while. Everybody that's on, thanks a million for being here. King Brian, I see you. I see a bunch of people here. I cannot see a part of my chat, so give me 1 second and let me see if I can pull this up real fast. But how are you guys? I'm sorry for the camera quality. I don't know. It just is what it is. This camera needs to get replaced soon, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. I had to get on. I haven't been on in, it's been like 2 months, something like that, maybe. There's been a lot of stuff. You guys know what's been going on or whatever, and I don't really even feel like getting into that right now. There's a bunch of other stuff that we need to talk about. Plus, we're going to do some gaming since I had the ability to do so today. Lucky enough, take a month and a half break from the internet, and you have a gaming. No, 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 no. So see, yeah, that's what you don't know right there, too, King Brian. You haven't been on in a while. So I'm over at uh the esports cafe or whatever because I'm like I have to get on and stream. I haven't been on, and I know like with everything that's been going on, a lot of people have been like, yeah, you should probably get on, do an update at the least because life's been hitting me like like I'm a little fucking I don't know, I'm some anime character and Truck Coon is just blasting me every single chance it gets. The only problem is I don't get to come back to life as some awesome new character. I'm stuck in the same situation, but it's okay because everything's going to be caught up. And in fact, tomorrow I have to early in the morning. I have to be in a different city because I have a yeah, yeah, no, dude, they not only let you stream here, I can do whatever, do whatever I want. So I mean, I have 3 hours because that was all I could actually get. That's just it. So I have to tomorrow be at in another city because I have a interview with a company that could go very very well. Plus, as most of you guys know, I've been doing my master's courses and everything else for the last what year, 2 years? No, year and a half, something like that. Almost two. I'll be done in about a year. So yeah, because I'm graduating early as shit. But with that school there, uh, a remote job came up, and I just did the interview for that last week. So that could possibly help fix a lot of these situations. Plus, I'm finally going to get paid, which of course is going to take care of all the stuff that is currently a problem. But besides that, there was a bunch of stuff that I just wanted to talk to you guys about. Life in general here now, and it is what it is. I mean, I can't complain considering what happened and knowing that I'm still managing to deal with it, and that's due to a couple of you. Like you guys helped out so much, like you have zero clue. It made a huge difference for me and what was going on because I mean, ultimately, I was pretty much SOL. Like no if, ands, or buts about it. If it weren't for a couple of you like helping out, there's no telling what the situation would be. To be honest about it, what is that? But a lot of stuff's been going on, and I'm sure you guys have heard about it. Whether it's on social media or other streamers or content creators or whatever, and it's the way shit is in Japan. But I have a different, like, not just different viewpoint on it, but different ideas on it. So, like, for one, there's been a huge over tourism problem here since March. It hit the highest amount of tourists in the country ever. And then it went on and hit again in April, and I think it's about the same in May. In fact, what was it? A couple of weeks ago, I mean, there was zero, zero way to walk down a street because there were so many people on it, like in that, like on that street itself. And I know people are like, well, isn't it always like that? Nah, this is different. This is way different. And it's causing some serious issues. And one of those issues was, well, a shop owner. had two people come in, and this kind of blew my mind. The shop owner had two people come in. They spoke zero Japanese, and so the first thing they asked for was an English menu. Now I know a lot of times when people hear bad tourists and English and so on and so forth, the first thing we go to is they're American. That's like the first. That's the go-to. These two were, but that's not always the case. So they asked for a yeah, no, keep right. Seriously, seriously, that is how the world works for some reason with America, especially when you're an American too, because you know how egotistical sometimes Americans can be, and how like privilege just plays a huge role for them. So they ask for an English menu, but 60% of the time it's right. Yeah, I'll give I'll give you. Well, that depends on who you talk to, because talking to a lot of like shop owners, the woman that I first met when I got here, the bar owner, listen, that what she told me straight up. She goes, "Yeah, I'm racist against Chinese people." And I said, "Wow." And she told me why. But I go, it's not that you're racist. It's the fact that you have an issue. You have a bias based on the idea. No, like listen, I can get people to talk like you would not believe it. We're going to talk about a lot of it, like right now as we go through this. But she told me like the reasons why, and I let her know. I'm like, that's not actually being racist. I go, your issue with them on this, and this, that's borderline. But what it is, it's more of a problem. You're upset because of the way that they handle themselves out in public. And I get it, because I'll tell you right now, I have watched certain individuals, Chinese people, like as they're walking down the street. First off, it's crowded. Everyone knows this, and most people try to like either stay in a filed line or move out of YouTube. Oh no, we're gonna talk about them in a minute. Oh, we're gonna talk about them. Hello, Nina, YT YouTube folk. But they will literally like try and force their way into situations, bump you. I had one individual, but this actually was something totally different, and I know it was just because no. I should have known. I should have known that's what that meant. I don't know why I read it as YouTube. I should have read it as white YT. Nah. So this guy, like, he tries to give like the freshman shoulder bump, and when he did it, it just hit me, and he's the one who kind of like got bumped off. But I turned around and I looked at him, and I'm like, not this. Like, what's your problem? And he thought about it for a second, and just goes, "Go see me," and like backed off. Some people are just like that. There is a racist culture here, and on some levels, I didn't want to call it that, but then again, that's all you really can call it. And I'll get into that too, because a ex police officer had a whole lot to say about this. I had the whole article for you guys. It's a trip. But anyway, so these two individuals, this couple, honestly, Nina could start a podcast just roasting people facts. Facts. I'd get caught up in that in a heartbeat. But they asked for an English menu, and the shop owner surprisingly just lost it. He didn't. There was no pleasantries about it at all. Like honestly, he could have handled it a whole lot better, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But he lost it, and the horrible thing that he did to me, beyond just losing it in the store, he pulled the most American move I have ever seen. Learn the language when you're in this country, motherfucker. First off, most people are only going to be, in the country for a couple of weeks. Hey, tell me I'm wrong when I say that about America. We all know. We all, the most American thing, like this happened in a Wally world. Sounds like my uncle. There you go. There you go. In a Wally world, like a few years ago, I'm standing there. And living in Arizona, you're right next to Mexico, so you have a lot of Mexican nationals, whether they are now citizens of there or not, or they were actually born there but still speak their language. There's no issue with anyone speaking their natural mother tongue. Like you have to keep that alive. Like language is probably one of the most important things on this planet. Okay, but they were talking. This woman, she was talking to her friend in Spanish. I spare most Americans barely speak English themselves. All right, but she was having a conversation with her friend, and this guy just out of nowhere, I promise you, like you see these things or you hear about these things, but to see it up close and in person, just it put me in such a state to where I had to say something. But he's like, "Why don't you speak English? Learn English, motherfucker." And I go, "Wait a minute, bro. Like, are you tripping right now?" I was dead ass like, "Are you tripping right now? What's your problem with them having the conversation they're having? I understand them. I speak Spanish." And then she turned around and she goes, "Thank you so much, because that was about the most racist thing." And I just started, I'm like, wow. Not only does she speak English, but she actually speaks English better than you do. And you're just an insulting dick. You know? Bruh, I can't say differentiate. You know what? It's so funny hearing some people try and pronounce certain words. Differentiate is one of those words that I think a lot of people have a problem with. The fuck is that last word at even I'm having an aneurysm saying that. Nah. So the shop owner, he goes off, but he pulls that American ass move right there. Learn Japanese if you're okay. Listen, here's my thing. I believe that if you travel anywhere, you should have some of the language down. Most people know they're only going to be in a place for a week, 2 weeks, a month, 3 months, 6 months at the most. And during that point in time, a lot of people use that time to try and pick up some of the language. I still say learn the pleasantries before you get there. Learn how to say hello, learn how to say thank you, you're welcome, excuse me, so on and so forth. So forth. No, it's differentiate. That's the even that spelling, even that spelling. Hey, I had a brain aneurysm right now. But you should be able to have some form of manners, and then not just that, learn the rules and the culture. See, what really pisses me off here is the people who look at me and think I'm one of these, foreigners and so on and so blah blah blah. Well, let's say something real quick, people. And it really blows their mind as soon as I actually start speaking Japanese. And there's times I play fucking dumb just to see how they'll react to me. But I'm always I'm half, number one. Number two, my mother's ashes were buried here. Here. This is my other home. So you don't get to treat me like that. And I've actually had like shop owners attempt to be somewhat rude with me, and that American side of me, or that European side of me, the Spanish side, is just like, nah, we don't do disrespect on that level. But this shop owner, he decides not only to go that American route, but then goes to Twitter to try and get back up. When you go to social media and rant and rave about some form of an issue or whatever, you already know you're wrong at that point. All you're trying to do is get somebody to back you up, because there's always somebody out there that's going to kiss your ass and say, "Oh, it's okay. You were right." Nah, he was wrong, because not only did he disrespect those people who were trying to pay money to him to eat in his restaurant, and they weren't rude about the situation, simply asked a question. But then he went on to go ahead and try and put them on blast. Not only did you then do that, but you caused a scene in your store. You're the representative of that location, you're the representative of your employees, and you're the representative of your city, the place where you actually, have your shop. And I don't see why he doesn't understand that, because that is very much so a part of Japanese culture. You don't disrespect those around you by acting in such a manner. Oh, there's Japanese Karens like you wouldn't believe, bro. In fact, there's a place in Harajuku. They opened up from what I understand, an actual Mexican restaurant. Now, the first place that I had that was Mexican food here, it was owned by a Spanish man and his wife, Spaniard and Mexican. The food was okay. It upset me because there were things that were missing out of said food, and it just didn't taste right. And I understand, you always adjust to the place that you're at. So you have to throw in some form of Japanese influence. And my idea was like you could have at least come up with, menu options that had like both influences. But this food almost had neither because it was such a mess. But this place in Harajuku, from what I understand, it's actually really, really good. And it's crazy enough, I didn't know this, but the woman who owns half of the restaurant, she's on my what was the first thing I found her? Snapchat of all things. I don't even fucking use Snapchat. I haven't used Snapchat in years, but she's on there. And come to find out then that she was on my IG because I got something from her talking about they opened up, whatever. And then to figure out, well, she was from not well, she lived in LA, but she lived in Phoenix, Arizona. And I guess before she came back here, which was what, a year before I even moved back here, she was already following me. Yeah, it's crazy the way the world works like that. But anyway, so yeah, this the shop owner, he throws this tantrum and everything, and then he's such a smartass. He goes and says, "Oh, I'm so mentally, distraught about things that I'm gonna close the shop for the next day or so in order to take a rest." Dude, that day that he closed the shop was actually his holiday, his day off. If I ever say holiday now, it's because it means day off, weekend, whatever. All right, but I just think that it's disgusting the fact that you run into those situations being, a tourist. And I understand there's a lot of them that know how to fuck up. They do. I felt like I was in a fishbowl like a couple of months ago when I was in, oh, it was the day that I did the stream from Shinjuku. I felt like I was in a fishbowl because I'm sitting there in the little izakaya, and there's two people that were from Spain sitting right next to me because I had to help them translate from Spanish to Japanese to the shop owner and then back. And then there was a family that was there too, a little boy and his mom and dad. Now there's tourists walking down the alleyway and they're taking pictures and all this other stuff. But what made it so bad was that this alleyway was small. You have to keep it moving. The locals want to get in and out. They want to eat. Other people want to get in and out. They want to eat. They want to, conversate and like, do it moving. But these people were blocking it off, like in not even like in on one side, but actually in the middle, taking pictures of you while you're sitting there eating. Bitch, I am not the subject of whatever your Instagram post is. Don't sit here doing that. Like, it's weird. It's very weird, and it can be frustrating and infuriating. Let's see, a hair dazu no harajuku harajuku rice. It's everywhere. Wait, what? I think it's the fact that Japan was cut off for a while and its popularity grew before tourists and locals could adjust in a socially acceptable way. Listen, people are just going to be socially horrible in the first place, but here's the thing. This is why I talk about this. We're gonna switch up. Teflon, what's going on with you, man? What's going on? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you all something because I think this kind of puts it in the context. Hang on one second. Let me pull up this. I mean, it's gotten somewhat bad. It has gotten somewhat bad, but it's only because I think it's so solidified in certain areas. Patty Cake, what's going on? YouTube over there on YouTube. How you doing? I think it's because it's so or consolidated in specific areas. This Fortnite season, so we're gonna get on there in a minute too. But I also want to start Days Gone. I think it is. I want to start that before I have to get off. Let me find this article real fast, and we'll go through this together. Cause some of the stuff that tourists are banned in geisha areas. Correct. Okay, so they are banned in is it Osaka or Kyoto? Essentially, one section of one of the cities, they're banned from going down, and it's because these assholes, like, this really made me mad. They were walking down by one of the oldest, like, area, like geisha areas and everything else, and someone actually ripped a very historical kimono, and someone else put a cigarette out on it. What in all the blue fuck makes you do something like that? I don't understand it. I cannot comprehend. Yeah, exactly. So they're banning them from. I want to say, is it Osaka? I want to say it is Osaka that's the case. I could be wrong. I'll have to pull it up again, but I want to say it is because the citizens are just like, this is insane. Like, yeah, yeah, I believe it is Osaka, and I think that's rightfully so. The only problem is this right here: how do you differentiate who is a foreigner? It's extremely, yes, extremely disrespectful. But then the problem becomes, how do you differentiate a foreigner, a tourist, versus someone who may be either hafu or is a permanent resident but was not born there? See, that's where it all becomes a problem. So these individuals, I mean, anyone that's a permanent resident or differentiate, how do you tell the difference between, you know you know that's what differentiate is. So it caused a problem, not just for the people, passport and visa and driver's, like, nah, but see, that's wrong too. That's wrong too. I'm telling Nina, me believe me, the only real way to do so is to ask. That's it. And there's a problem with just asking. There really is a problem with that, especially based on, yep, bank stat. Yep, there's a problem with that as well. Now, the other part of it is that it's so bad that a city literally had to put up a black tarp in order to keep tourists from blocking off a major street in front of a kombini, because they all wanted to take their Instagram photos of Mount Fuji. And Fuji, where it sits, if you look directly at the kombini, it looks like Fuji is floating above. So everyone wants to take a picture there. And so the residents were like, "Nah, we need to stop this. We can't go and do anything. If you don't have one of these items, you can't go down. It's the rules." Well, that's the problem. They can't just stop people and ask them. Like, I'm telling you, it is complicated and very tricky. It is very, very tricky, and I'll show you why they can't. But first, let me pull up this article. Let's see. Display, display, display. Let me pull up the article. Douche. Hang on. Uh, I'm gonna put this article up and check it out real quick. Like, this is it's kind of, it's one of those things where it's one thing to have an article, put out, but on some level, This is bad tactic. It goes just the same as American news, where everyone's just trying to, scare the shit out of the public and cause unrest. Hang on. Okay. Okay, I can see that now. Let me pull up this article. All right. There we go. What? Let's see. Oh, tourism is booming in Japan, and the country is not handling it well. Local authorities in Guchiko, a holiday town in the mountain. Oh, this is it right here. A holiday town in the mountain shadows this weekend erected a barrier obstructing a site of the landmark that, from the right angle, made it appear to float above a convenience store in perhaps the ultimate illustration of traditional and modern Japan. So, I mean, yeah, it does literally, because Fuji is so big, like this Lawson, it looks like it's floating above it. Although it might have been gold for your Instagram, the rush of tourists wasn't appreciated by residents who complained the visitors were littering, blocking. You see that right there? That is a problem. That is a fucking problem. It's so ignorant. It's terrible. But the littering problem, and I've seen it more and more in certain areas, and I'm just like, this was not like this, a few 4 months ago, 5 months ago, like 6 months ago. It wasn't like this. Blocking access to services used by residents and spilling out dangerously onto the road in the quest for the perfect shot. This is the other stupid one. What you call it? Oh God, the crossing. Tokyo Square, like the crossing there, everything else. I have seen it to where people are standing in the middle of the street, traffic is stopped for a second, but the cars are ready to go. The light switches, and they're like, get the shot, get the shot, get the shot. And the cars are actually having to wait. People want to get to their destination and not have to deal with this. The result now, no one gets to enjoy the view. How how messed up is that? Like seriously, it's a solution to the problem that would make the Simpsons Mr. Burns proud. That's not even a lie. The government has been promoting the country to foreign visitors for years with immense success. Arrivals this year are expected to surpass the 2019 pre-COVID record, according to travel agency. Yada yada yada. Okay, pretty much the point is this is getting out of hand. All right, and it's not just there, but there's certain areas where they are. Look, he's like, bro, can you chill out and keep it moving? Nah, I gotta get the shot. I gotta get the shot, fam. Look at this. They had to actually put up a black tarp in order to stop this from happening. But here's the other problem with this, okay? Because of the lack of trash cans. Well, okay, yes and no. All right. If you have banks, okay, it's simple. Okay, can't put up the roadblocks if the government makes it law. Why can't they? Remember how I told you guys certain things in Japan are very complicated, and there's a way that they get around certain things like the gambling system, the ladies of the night situation. I can tell you guys all about that. Like there are literal ways to get around to circumvent anything and everything. When it comes to putting that in effect, the city's ordinance, you're still not supposed to disrespect an individual by asking certain things. It's a very cultural thing. It really is. If the government, I got a dad joke already. Oh, cause the lack of trash cans. Okay, so the trash can situation, it's a yes and no. Technically, the Lawsons. They have trash cans in front of them. Like everyone that I've seen has a trash can or multiple trash cans. Like paper goes in one, bottles go in another, bottles and cans go into another one. People just don't care. Most of the time you're supposed to actually take your, like, if you have a bag with you, and let's say that you stopped, you ate something, whatever, there's no trash can around, you put it in the bag, and when you get home or when you get to a destination that has trash cans, you go ahead and get rid of your trash at that point. No, tourists, foreigners, and things like that, it's just like, fuck it. It's going on the ground. I don't care. I've gone into a bathroom, public bathrooms, whether it's inside of, say, Rakutenchi, which is like a mall sort of situation, indoor, outdoor. I've gone in these places and actually seen trash just sitting on top of like the wall behind the urinals. And I'm like, there's a trash can right when you walk in the bathroom. The bathrooms that are the public restrooms outside and stuff like that, trash all in them. Somebody left, they went shopping. They went shopping, all right? Left entire bags and plastic and boxes and everything in there that they had taken out, either put on or did whatever with, left their trash just all over the place in the bathroom. Like, why? Why would you do that? What is who the who raised you? Like, it's insane. So it's understandable that the people are getting upset, but the reaction to it on some level, nah, it's kind of wrong. And not just wrong, but it's downright fucking disrespectful because now you're lumping everyone into this, idea of these bad tourists, these, horrible foreigners, and so on and so forth. And let me tell you something right now. For as much as people say, "Oh, Japanese people don't do this, don't do this," that's a fucking lie. That also depends on exactly where you are. In Shinjuku, in fact, in Ikebukuro, that area, so on and so forth, everyone that you see sitting out on the streets, getting wasted, dropping like cans and bottles and plastic and blah, 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 it is the teenagers and young adults of Japan that are doing it. I had a conversation with someone yesterday that absolutely was insane because these this current you know generation of individuals, they do not know how to function in the world. Like, I'm so serious, so serious. There's so many different things I could talk about on this, but I'm not going to get into all of those. But I'll tell you right now, they don't know how to function. And when you have the ability, in fact, Golden Week was at the beginning of this month, end of April, beginning of May. When that week was over, motherfuckers were calling services, and this exists here, services that help you quit your job because they just couldn't go back to work after having a week off. They just couldn't do it. And some people have valid points as to why not. But others are just like, I just don't want to work. I just got out of school. I just got out of university. I just got out of whatever. And they have these contracts that are set up that give them jobs for life, especially when they're going in as salary men or call them salary women. But like, there's women who have positions in these corporate companies that they'll never have to worry about anything, but people are just like, we don't give a shit. So a lot of the trash and different things like that in certain areas, that's just, it is what it is. You can't really just blame that all on tourists. Let's be real about it, because a lot of times the Japanese people do not take accountability, and I'm just being honest about it. I know a lot of you watch and you are going to see this later when I go ahead and put it up on YouTube in its own like videos, but let's be real and honest about it, which a lot of you may not be. Hold some kind of fucking accountability for yourselves as well. But the bigger problem is that the tourism board has been pumping out ads and everything else the world over to get people to come back to Japan. COVID screwed up a ton of stuff. A ton of stuff. People are still feeling the effects no matter where you are in the world now. In fact, the U.S. economy is going to shit again. And it partially has to do with things from what? Now that's 3 4 years ago now, 3 or 4 years ago. I mean, it went on for pretty much 2 years. So I mean, I'll give it just a 2 year break. People were still feeling the effects from it. But to make matters worse, in Japan, the BOJ recently made, you hear about China cashing in. Yes, that's what I'm about to get to right now. The BOJ made the decision back in the beginning of May to raise interest rates, and the interest rates raised It's so insignificant to someone who grew up in America. It is the most insignificant thing in the world because we should know interest rates there out of control. Out of control. I mean, they literally get to take you, bend you over, no Vaseline, and just if they want to. That's how interest rates work in the U.S. They don't care. Here, once the interest rate rose up, I mean, it was, I swear to you, less than 1%. Your husband was telling you earlier today about the bond situation. Oh, yeah. So once they raised the interest rate, just that fraction, everyone here kind of freaked out. And I understand why. But the real reason why they freaked out is because Japan is attempting so much to become like the US financially, it's kind of disgusting. And I had to have this conversation with a woman. She actually works in banking. And I told her, here's why this is dumb. If you do that, do you not understand what's going to happen as far as prices, inflation, pay, so on and so forth? Oh, you guys are fucked at that point. You know, one of the things that I have a problem with is how people talk about Japan when it comes to their videos and everything else. Everyone's always like, "Oh, it's so cheap. It's this." And I may have, had a moment of where I've said that, but that's the wrong word. It's not cheap. In fact, fuck, there are things here that I'm like, excuse me? Absolutely not. It's not cheap. Japan is not cheap. It's inexpensive, and rightfully so. There's no reason that I see that in the States people should be paying the amount of money that they're paying for food. It's crazy. I think about going grocery shopping back there. You guys have no idea what my grocery bill was like. As much as I like to eat, and even though I cooked crazy, going out to eat, oh, that's a whole nother situation. Here, if you spend, mm, even let's say $50, and you go to mm, a okonomiyaki restaurant, you're gonna get yourself okonomiyaki. You can get another person okonomiyaki. You can get like three, four more dishes, couple of drinks, still in the $50 range. In the U.S., I go and order a fucking bowl of ramen and some gyoza, and already almost tapped on that $50. Plus, if I had a drink to it, oh Lord, help me. Like, why would you want to take your society and try and change it to meet these standards, which you are not meant or built to be at? Your citizens will lose their mind, especially those in the smaller prefectures, and they try and feed it to the public like it's a good thing, until it's not a good thing. In fact, one of the reasons why it took such a hard dip over the last few years is because it actually did raise up to the US dollar level. And guess what happened? Prices started hiking everywhere. But it's like no one seems to realize this. And what really then went down was after the BOJ made that adjustment and the yen fell, well, they started playing with the stock markets. And the US kind of called them out on it. They were like, did you, after the US stock market closed, go in and decide to do X, Y, and Z in order to like bump the yen like 0.0001 or 2 cents? Did you really do that? So they got called out on it for kind of trying to manipulate the stock. But now China today, or was it last night, they dumped off the exact amount. In fact, it's so crazy you brought this up because this all plays into it. This is insane. Uh, was it like 48, 49 wait, 6, 8. Yo, you're kidding. Yeah, yeah, like that's 50 billion. They dumped off like 50 billion. And I'm almost wanting to open that full article up because technically that might be 4.8 some odd trillion. The US owes, they have a lot of debt to China. Everyone has a lot of debt to China. Like it's crazy. But they dumped that off, and everyone's thinking that it's some form of, manipulation to try and, drop the value of the dollar. But here's the problem. You can't drop the value of the dollar around the world. You know why? Because what will America do? They will print more money. Let's be real about it. COVID happened. What did they do? Oh Lord, we have a problem. People aren't spending money because really no one has money. Because guess what? We had to shut the country down so that everyone could, possibly stay alive. But you know what? We got to help them out. Let's go ahead and throw some money out there. It's money we don't have. I mean, we don't even have the gold to back the money that we do have. But fuck it, print some more, and guess what? When we do that, we'll bring the economy back. And did it work? Yeah, of course it worked. Of course it worked. You can't take a country like the U.S. who just doesn't give a damn and try and hurt them in the finance area. What did they also do? They built a crypto that is a stable coin, USDT. Like, how do you hurt them? No matter what China does, it doesn't matter. It will not affect the dollar itself around the world. It can't. The US will be like, we have the money. We're just gonna make more. We don't care. We don't care. That's like it's absolutely insane how they do this. But you know, with this, the point being, Japan needs the tourism, especially if they're gonna freak out as much as they do when it comes to the yen itself. And I get it. I get it. You know, people can come here and essentially live it up. If you got like, I don't even want to think about this because that number is pretty much exactly what I lost. But if you have 5 6 racks, oh yeah, you're good for a while, for quite a while, quite a while. Especially if you're going to then transition over and be able to get a job, so on and so forth. That money, it's, listen, the USD and the GBP, the Great British Pound. If you come in here with that kind of bread in those two currencies, man, you are good. And I can understand people like, well, they get to come here and yada yada. Well, shit. If they go to Korea, guess what? It's even better. The fucking translation of currency on KRW, yo, yo. You go there with 6 racks. I don't know. You just buy a mansion. Just go ahead, buy a mansion. Not even kidding. I met a oh, I think it was the woman that owns the half of the restaurant in Harajuku. She bought a house in a city called Oita. That house, when she told me how much she paid on it, I said, "No, you didn't. There's no way." She goes, "I'm serious. 7 LDK. If you guys don't know what that means, 7 bedrooms, living, dining, kitchen. The place is massive. She said she spent 100,000 yen on it. She bought it from a Ovasa. Ovasa. Just like, yep, 100,000. There you go. Do you know what 100,000 yen is in USD? Anyone? Does anyone know what 100,000 yen in USD is? I'll give you guys a second to try and answer this. Because this I was like, there's no way. There's absolutely no fucking way. Now, Oita, when it comes down to where Oita is, you can buy dirt cheap houses in Japan. Exactly. That's what it is. So Oita, let's say you're in Tokyo. I almost don't care where you are in Tokyo. Oita is a flight. It's going to cost you probably like $70 or so to get home. But who gives a shit when you just bought a house for less than $1,000? Less than $1,000. And that's why, like, on a greater level too, I'm like, my thing is I am not going to live in Tokyo permanently. I will be somewhere else. Like I knew this from the get go. It was just a matter of work here and everything else was so much easier to deal with being here. But yeah, that's insane. So why do you mess with standards that you already have in place? I mean, and the bigger thing, like I was saying, the tourism boards are the ones who pushed it out there to people to come here. Now it's a matter of you need to be able to deal with it. I mean, that has always been a Japanese custom. It doesn't matter what the situation is, we can deal with it. You chose the life. You chose the life. You got to deal with the consequences of it. And the bigger thing is when your system is in a little bit of financial problem, to have the amount of money that this country is making right now off of tourism, come on, bruh. I don't give a damn. Come on in, eat at my shop. As long as you don't act crazy, crazy, we're good. Oh, here's another one for you. Because of all this stuff going on too, not only are certain shops just not letting foreigners in, other ones are actually charging a different price for food and such than what residents actually have to pay. I need you guys to think about this. On some level, I'm like, okay, I knew you were going to say that. I think that same thing too. Here's the problem though. Again, it's going back to differentiating if someone, just because they don't look exactly like you, how can you say that, you know, you can't come in? How can you say I'm going to charge you more because, I mean, dead ass. I look at the menu and I see two different prices. I'm going to ask why. And then you're going to realize, oh shit, okay, well, he understands the menu. So how do I approach this from that point? Well, you're either going to say, oh, this is your price here, or you're going to say, where are you from? And when I tell you here, what's your next move? No, 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 no. Well, that's the problem. No, it's not regular customers. All right, that's the thing. Like the, anyone can come in and out of it, in and out of these places. They're not just necessarily regulars, but as long as they look Japanese, then it's like, okay, this is your price. Whereas everyone else who doesn't quite look Japanese, then it's like this is your price. But I'm a I'm not just a resident. I'm a citizen. Hypothetically, that'd be my alibi. But then here's the other part of it, though, too. I need you to think about this, and this is the greater issue with all of this. And I understand, like, there's certain places where it's like no foreigners allowed, so on and so forth. And a lot of those places are nudie, like soaps and all of those different things like that, whatever. But could you imagine the uproar, the absolute uproar, if a citizen of Japan went to just dislike everyone equally? Thank you, thank you. I can deal with that. But could you imagine a citizen of Japan going to the states, especially the states, trying to go into a restaurant and they're like, no, we don't accept Japanese people. What the fuck? That's going to be all over the internet. There's going to be a call to shut them down, so on and so forth. Just because of certain things and how people feel about a certain place does not allow people to have this bias and say that it's okay for one place to do something and another place not to. That's just downright wrong. I mean, honestly, people would lose their mind. U.S. is at it again. Racist motherfuckers. I mean, let's be honest about it. We all know the U.S. has a severe racism problem. It's always been there. It's not the U.S. Nobody likes the. It's not the U.S. It's not. Nobody likes the U.S. Yeah. Well, no, no, no. But here's the thing. If that's the case, which becomes my next question, why try and emulate them so much? But the amount of people that I've met here who've actually grown up, lived in the U.S. like for a few years, studied in the U.S., so on and so forth, and they're like everyone was so kind to me, whatever. And that's when you can also tell, like, there's so many different cultural things that go on here that most people would be confused about, but I've grown up around it, and then being back here again, seeing it more and more. Like, so when a woman walks past, like, you can be walking down the street, and it really has nothing to do with what you look like, anything else, but the women will look down when they're approaching towards a man. That's just the way it is. But you'll also notice when people are looking at you because of the fact that you're of a darker skin complexion. You got some melanin in there, and it doesn't matter whether you're black, Chinese, like darker Chinese shit. I met one of the baddest Japanese women. I always told people this. I'm like, there's a region in the north where these people are darker than I am, like dead serious. And I met one that what shit, that was like 3 weeks ago or something like that. Felt terrible because you do not know what I wanted to say or possibly like do, but because of the situation, it was just like I just shut myself down after we had our conversation and did it moving. She was bad, dark skin, 100% Japanese, fucking blonde hair too. It was so disgusting. I was just like, oh my god, I will marry this woman. She was super bad, but even she would get looked at kind of like, what's wrong with you? There is a lot of issues when it comes to I hate calling it racism, but the differences in ethnicities, and you can see it in a lot of people's faces when they deal with you. But for the most part, what ends up happening to me in those situations, especially when they think that I don't understand what they're saying, but then being in like a bar scenario or whatever, I end up talking to people, and that's just it. That's it. They're like, oh yeah, we're friends now. Yokohama. I was last night. I was sitting there trying to figure out something, and it just popped in my head right now. But there's someone that I met in the bar. Him and this other girl, but he lives all the way out in Yokohama. He's like, he hit me up a week or so ago, like, hey, you got to come out. I had to go back home for work and everything else. And Yokohama's like, it's deep from where I am. But he's like, if you ever come out here, we will go out. I'll show you around, have drinks, so on and so forth. But it was one of those things where initially, before we even had a conversation, it was just a thought, and then, oh, it's just some other fucking tourist who probably doesn't understand the language and so on and so forth. And when I talked to them, it was kind of like, it's terrible that all of you kind of have that mentality when I know that everyone in Tokyo, damn near 70 to 80% of this country learns English on some level. I understand you don't have to use it and you shouldn't be forced to use it. This is Japan. And most people should, when they come here, as I said, know some form of Japanese to get by because everyone here is very accepting if you fuck up. They understand. Not your native tongue. We get it. But at least you tried. But for a lot of Japanese people, they won't even try. And that's kind of a problem I have. If you're in the States, not too many people, not even Japanese people I really fucked with in the States, spoke Japanese, which is so horrible. But if you're in the States, people still try to accommodate, especially in a restaurant situation and different things like that. You know why? Because that's their fucking money. And don't get funny about the money. That's just what it is. Here, you would think for the way that this society is that it would be the same thing. Nah, you're turning people away. We don't like you because of what is that? Because if you come anywhere else, everyone's going to be accepting of you, and you expect that as well. Kind of crazy to me. Anyway, let's see. Pangea. Yeah. Everyone is so surprised when you know what they're saying. Oh man, like some people, it's funny. Like they know off the gate. Like as soon as they look at me, and women especially, because I'll catch women staring at me, and the reason why I'm like, it's not because I'm like your fucking ego or whatever. I look good, but no, no, no. It's my eyes, and every one of them, they're always like your eyelashes, your eyes, the corners of your eye, and that's how they know then too. Like, okay, so who was what in your family? They just want the chocolate bar. I'm not even joking. I'm telling you, this whole situation has fucked me up in so many ways because there have been so many times that I could have just been like, hey, you know what? How about we go and have a drink and just bang it out for a few hours and go about our business? If we talk again, we're good. If not, doesn't matter. But I haven't been able to do that recently. I still have girls who like text me or whatever. But yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yes, and that's the thing too. But there's so like listen, there's certain times though when you meet somebody and you just know, oh wait a minute, I'm going to date this person. She's either gonna fuck my life up or I'm gonna fuck her life up. One way or another, we're gonna get into this business, you know. But I just have kind of had to let things go. But anyway, but yeah, once they look at like certain features, they automatically know, and they will. A lot more people actually like just will speak to me in Japanese right out the gate versus even attempting to speak to me in English, which I'm like, okay, all right, we're good, we're good. But for those people who just kind of take an assumption like right out the gate, what's going on with you, Dubs? How you doing, bro? How you doing? For those people who take an assumption right out the gate, it does really piss me off. But this is actually going to bring us to this next article, and I have to say something about this because something happened, and this came up the very next day. It's so hard trying to date in this generation. Everyone is dating to not marry, and I'm like, then why are you dating? Okay, listen. Here's the thing. Here, you see, it's kind of a reverse situation on some level. Tokyo is a place where you're gonna get two different types. Those two different types are, look, I just want to have fun and we fucking. All right, I want to experience things, so on and so forth, yada yada. Cool. But then the greater portion of women in this country are like, as soon as we start holding hands, motherfucker, not only are we in a relationship, uh, when are we getting married? Like it's just like that. It's like that. But there's a problem with that. And the problem is I've met multiple people who are divorced. I met multiple people who are divorced because of the fact that they did not know each other long enough. They were together for 6 months to a year, got married. Next thing you know, they're divorced a year later. Even better, the first girl, I think I told you guys about the first girl, Hana, that I met. Went out with her, and she decided to tell me after she was married. And I'm like, excuse the fuck out of me? Yeah. But she explained the situation, and I'm like, it's justifiable. It- no, no, no. That one was not. The other one was an open one, but the thing was, it wasn't just open. It was kind of it was kind of a convenience relationship. The amount of cheating that happens on the other end of it, because it's not technically cheating. I don't even know why the fuck open relationships are a thing. Why have a relationship? That's I've always said that. Why have a committed relationship if you're gonna have an open relationship? Just go out and bang it out with whoever you want to, and y'all two can always bang it out with each other whenever you want to. You can go out and have fun together, go out to dinner, go watch movies, so on and so forth, bang it out. But yeah, I'll see you in a few days or a week or whatever. let me get off that topic and get onto the situation so we can get into some quick gaming before I have to go. But this right here, this article. So I was out, what? So it was about 3 weeks ago. I was at a park, I'm sitting at the park, contemplating life, and I'm like, I'm annoyed right now, because of everything that was going on, or that is going on. A police officer comes up, starts asking me questions. So first, I looked at him, and I'm thinking to myself, why are you questioning me? That's my first thought. Like, why did you decide to just come up and question me? And then I was like, you know what? I can somewhat understand it. Some people are here and they're overstaying and so on and so forth. Okay, I think I can understand this. And he was speaking first. He spoke a little Japanese, and then when I kind of just stood there and looked at him and didn't say anything, he tried to switch to English, and that didn't work out very well for him. So he went ahead and switched back to Japanese, and so I went ahead and answered him. And he was like, "Oh, oh." His questions to me were, "Who are you?" First off, I'm like, first off, that should not be your first fucking question. The next question was, where are you staying? Where's your hotel? Where do you live? Then the next question was, what country are you from? Now, I let all this play in my head like in a few seconds span of time, and my answer to him was kind of a it was kind of a dick answer, but I had every right to do so. あなたにとって疑わしい I essentially looked at him and asked him, "Do I look suspicious to you?" And he got the point. But then I answered, and I'm like, "I just moved here. I just moved back. I've been here because that's what he asked to. How long have you been here?" And I told him I've been here for over months now, and I live in Asakusa. Cool, cool. He dips off about his business. Sorry, cool. Same park, different area. Because I actually met two people. They came over and we just started having a conversation. Everybody was out drinking in the park. Two cops come up this time to me. And then I look at one of them and I'm like, we just talked 10 minutes ago. He go, oh, smoking section. Yeah, yeah. So sorry. Go inside. Goes off about his business. Now, listen, it was so fucking obvious as to why I got stopped, especially twice in the night. Like, let's be real. And then this is what I pulled up right here. Like, this is so fucked up. All right, let me go ahead and switch over so you guys can see this. This is an ex police officer in Japan. We were told to target foreigners, ex officer, on systematic racial profiling by Japanese police. Police, police in the West Japan prefecture engaged in persistent and systematical racial profiling ordered by senior officers targeting foreigners for questioning, ID checks, and searches. A former inspector with the force revealed to the Mainichi in a recent interview. In the time I was in the local policing section, we were told to target foreigners for questioning and check their foreign resident registration cards. So this isn't even just what you call it tourists or anything like that. They were in certain neighborhoods checking foreign residents registration. Now, there was also a cracking down on foreigners month when we were ordered to put extra effort into checking cards, but also searching foreigners for drugs, knives, or anything else illegal. Only foreigners, all right? Yamada, who joined the police, well, the pseudonym Yamada, who joined the police in the 2000s and served for over 10 years, added that the order had come from the CID, with the with a particular emphasis on catching visa violators. All right. He continued that during the crackdown month, officers were given forms to record their personal details, resident card number, birthday, country of origin, everything. And there's certain things you are not supposed to record here. Of each foreigner they stopped to question. So essentially, this was getting that quota in. These forms were then submitted to not just local policing division, but also to this criminal investigation and public security division. After the month-long crackdown, I saw there had been more visa overstayers caught, and I thought we'd had a positive effect. All right, so right here, he's thinking, hey, you know what? I did a good job. This is where it starts getting fucked up. But later, I came to think that the order is really emphasizing that we had to crack down on foreigners. In other words, judging people by their appearance alone. These were a human rights violation. Big time thing here in Japan. Very much so. And what country does this sound like again? According to Yamada, there was no focus on questioning particular ethnicities when he was a patrol officer, but he did encounter deep biases against residents with darker skin. Officers around me, including my immediate superior, often said things like people with black roots, South Asians, and so on study ways to kill people. So use your service revolver if you have to. You have no idea what they're going to do. Similarly, it was said within the force that officers have to be careful patrolling in an area with many Korean residents because there's no telling what they'll do. Yamada added that officers tossed around these comments casually during work and on break, and often referred to foreigners broadly as Aitsuru and Yatsuru, derogatory words roughly translating to those people. Listen, if this doesn't sound very American to y'all, on some level, I don't know what does. I want to know how the fuck over. Oh, and it became such a huge problem that they're getting sued currently by a huge firm that represents a lot of residents, extended residents, and those who are actual citizens who may have been born of other countries or were born here but simply of darker skin color. It's a huge issue. Hold on now to finish this off. Furthermore, when he was in desk position, his department passed on a request for the prefectural police chief's office, directing officers to conduct an arrest training exercise simulating a Brazilian person attacking with a crowbar. If that's if that is not what's the word I'm looking for here? Oh my god! Like I can't even think. This whole article's got me fucked up. But that is so fucked up. A Brazilian with a crowbar. I'm surprised they didn't have him with a knife as well. You know, this was issued with justification that there are many Brazilians in this area. Yamada told the Mainichi that during this time as an officer, and still today, there's a strong assumption in the police force that foreigners are likely to be criminals. And I think that when people think of a foreigner, they're not picturing someone of European descent, but a person with darker skin, with black or Southeast Asian roots, and so on. I thought that way. Officers assume that light skinned people are tourists or have a Japanese partner. But with people with dark skin, they tend to assume they're visa overstayers. Active as a young officer, okay, I had no experience as an adult outside the police, so I thought whatever my superior officer said was unquestionable. I just absorbed it without thinking. That is the drone mentality of employees in this country. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. On some level, it's a good thing. On the greater whole, it's not because you have no thought processes outside of what someone tells you is right and wrong. And then to go a step farther than that, that's what deteriorates or causes zero social skills in people here. It's just the truth. These are some of the bad side of things that people don't understand about this culture. And it goes to say that it is not everyone. I love this country. I always have. It's my other home. Growing up here, people looked at it, especially when I'm with my mother, it was a thing of, oh yeah, no matter how light she is, that is her son. Like, he looks too much like her. Being an adult, things are a bit different. And I'm bigger and I'm broader and like all of these other things. I'm no longer that little kid, like cute face and blah, 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 long hair. Yeah, no, no, no. I'm a big ass dude now, grown ass man. So I understand when some people are very skittish. I mean, fuck, living in America, I felt it even worse. But the thing is here, people don't do it often, and more people will sit down and have a conversation with you and be honest about things, especially when you're drinking. And then once you have that conversation, it's like, holy shit, I've been fucking stupid this whole time. But to see something like this right here, especially with the police, I mean, here we go again. Like, are you kidding me? And to notice that that night, having those two officers and the way that they approached me, when I read this, I'm like, holy shit, this was me last night. And the way I handled it was the way I felt was best to handle it. And what are you gonna do? I asked you a direct question. You either answer it or leave me the fuck alone. That's just it. So for all of like the good, there is still like a lot of like negative that happens in this place that a lot of people don't know or don't understand. And I think it's kind of important for people to know these things before they either come here for a visit or to live, so that they kind of get it in their head that it's going to be better. Lifestyle is going to be better, and you won't run into that situation very often at all. The police typically mind their fucking business, go about their day. They don't care if there's something if there's something that happens, they will deal with it. And here's something that actually did happen. And Nina, again, again, the people that you don't claim, it was one of them, which also blows my mind. So I met a Japanese girl that we were having a conversation about some things, and I'm like, why do you think that so many people have this thing to where they think that white people are XYZ, and then you look at black people and you're more afraid. And she goes, well, the thing is, and she said, even for me and a lot of her friends, she's like, we know, white people seem to think that they're a lot more superior. And look, all y'all white people that are watching, I'm not talking shit about you. You know what the fuck it is. We're just having an honest conversation right now. But she goes, they feel this way and blah blah blah. Then she goes, when we see things about like black people or African descent people or people from America, like whatever, they're not black, but they're just brown. And I just started laughing. I'm like, oh god, the tan people, is that what we're saying? But then she goes, everything is like they just like they're bigger, they're stronger, they fight, and I go, so you got a real negative thought on them because of what you see in movies and everything else. She goes, yeah, but it's not really that negative. Anyone of color, basically. She goes, yeah. She goes, but it's not really that negative to me and my friends. And I end up meeting a couple of every one of them girls are just fucking bad, like straight bad. But anyway, she's like, yeah, it's not for us. It's not like that because she goes, we want to know about people like that. And I go, people like me. She goes, well, you're different too because you have three different. She goes, that it just blows my mind, and I really want to like learn things from you. You just want some dick, whatever. It is what it is. It's not everyone that has these negative thoughts or anything else like that, but it can be a big thing, and it can be kind of annoying if you feel like you have to overcome them. But during that conversation, I told her, I go, so you guys do understand that you're actually genetically and anthropologically closer to black people than you are to white people, huh? I go, have you ever thought about why so many Japanese people, Asian people, but especially Japanese people, specifically try to do like nose jobs or think something about their nose, whatever. Look at a picture of you and then me and then another black person and so on. And mine is a little bit different because of the way that it sits. It's not like super, like whatever. Not only that, but your bone structure, so on and so forth. It's actually more Native American. Whether you like it or not, that's just what it is. I go, it almost seems to me that you guys as a country have Stockholm syndrome. And if you don't know what Stockholm syndrome is, it's usually when someone gets kidnapped or something, you know, drastic happens to them or is done to them by an individual or a group of people, but they fall in love with those people. That's what Stockholm syndrome is. And I told her, I go, you know, black people have never done anything bad to Asian people, especially Japanese people. I think we love Japanese people. Like, let's be real about it. Most black people love Japanese people. In most neighborhoods where they grow up with like Asian people from Laos, China, so on and so forth, get along. I mean, there are the exceptions, but for the most part, like it's all good. It's welcoming. But somehow, you this country, the people of this country, decide to hate the ones who don't hate them. They're not the ones who started a war with you. They didn't bomb you. They didn't do any of this. The people who came in and took over your shit, same way they did it back in, with the natives, so on and so forth, are the ones that you somehow fall in love with. That is Stockholm syndrome. To me, it's dumb. And there's a difference between, I've always thought, racism and bad teaching. And in this case, I think the ideas that they have in that article specifically, that statement that really got me was these people train to kill people. Like, that's the black man's only, you know, only goal in life. That's his only route in life, to kill people. Well, thank you for that. Trust me, I've always thought about teaching and doing like going back into psychology and psychiatry and things like that because it's yeah, people need to understand things, but it's like you can't help everyone. And it's not even about changing someone's mind. It's about actually helping them to understand something. And in this situation, that article really did. It messed with me because I know that night prior, that's exactly what was happening to me. And even the way, so the first officer, like the second officer, what fucked him up because the way he walked up and he tried, like, getting like super in a tough position, trying to hover over because I was sitting down. So I stood up. And when I stood up and I looked at the one officer that I had already talked to, he kind of looked at me and kind of like backed up. I'm like, you came at me with aggressive intent. Me, I just stood up. I had no aggressive intent to you, but I knew if you were to do something at that point in time, I'm gonna have to defend myself. Watching your streams actually helped me open my mind because I was always wanting to help people, but I realized sometimes you just got to be like, oh, well, it's like you always want to help people. I completely understand that. Like me, I always want. There's a ton of shit that I would love to be able to do for people. Love to. Life just sometimes doesn't allow us to have the means to do so. And not only that, but to teach people to help them understand certain things and grow mentally so that they can grow emotionally and be able to live in the world in a much, much better manner. Peace as like zero zero conflict will never ever be a thing. Human beings need conflict. Let's be real about it. They need gossip. They need, they need war. They need fight. They need whatever. But to have ignorance as the biggest thing to block people off from one another, that just pisses me off. Like seriously, I'm like on some level, I this was an asshole thought of a young me, a young bullet. Young bullet was always like stupid people should be erased off the planet. And what I meant by stupid people, I meant dumb motherfuckers, like ignorant, like people who just could not understand basic concepts or the fact that when it came to ethnicity and things like that, who couldn't get a grasp in their head that if I stab you and you stab me, we're both gonna bleed red. We're both gonna die if it's in the right area. We're both gonna like it just it blows my back then I was just like just wipe stupid people out. And I'm sorry, that's a very genocidal like way of thinking, but that was my thought because it just annoyed me so much. Now I'm like, just be stupid. You lose. You lose. That means that you won't get to know a certain individual, that you will never get to experience like their knowledge, their life, their friendship, their potential love, whatever the case may be. You lose in that fact. That's what it is. People working right now be like, "What the fuck is he doing?" Oh, I'm stupid, but over time I gained more common sense. Hey, that's the thing. Everyone can learn, but then there's those people who just don't want to learn. And I understand. Like I I've had literal conversations with people who admitted they were racist. I'm telling you, that bar owner, man, she goes, "You have what? She a little older than?" No, she thought I was like 20 some odd years old. She's like at max 30. And I think we were the same age. We're like somewhere around the same age. I might be like a year older than her. I think, yeah, she's like 44. But she goes, "You have opened up my mind to so many things that I just never thought of." Because I would go into the bar at night, just to have, no, but that's the thing. When I shave, you don't see my gray hair, and that's incorrect too because there's people who go gray at a very young age. In fact, the first little gray hair I got on the side of my head here, I got it when I was, phew, I think I was like 27. That was the first grays, and it stayed that way for a long time. And then I did not have a beard until 6 or 7 years ago. I would not. Everyone called me the Black Ken doll. Not even joking. And literally, a girl I know, like she found the doll and like sent me a picture. I'm like, what the fuck? She goes, someone modeled this after you. The motherfucker looked just like me. I was like, wow, that's crazy. But yeah, because I kept everything. No, I'm not gonna. I won't dye it. I won't dye it. I just let it, do what it do over time. And actually, I'm probably gonna next time I come on, whatever time frame that is, I'll probably be fully clean shaven again, just because I'm back here, and it's one of those things where it's like it just feels all right that I can do that again in the next 2 months. I know I'm trying to get everything back in order so it's not like that anymore. But you haven't been here for a while, but yeah, I like after losing all of that money and everything else, shit has not been good. Shit has not been good, but I keep maintaining, being as positive as I possibly can be. And then, like I said, the people who know where they are, like they helped out greatly, and that's what sustained me. I can't wait until you get everything sorted out. I missed the 3 streams a week. It would be good to do that, and then especially since I'll be able to travel around, cities again freely without having to worry about cost and everything else. We got a lot of shit to do. I still need to go to Harajuku. I still need to go to
to I mean quite a few places, and kind of if I had money, I would give you money, but I'm broke as fuck. Nah, it is what it is, man. Like dealing with the situation, it is what it is. But anyway, so those were the things I kind of wanted to talk about because those articles, I was just like, wow, that police article really had me messed up. But the other part of it, all the stuff that's going on with the tourists and stuff, like, come on, people, you come here, you go anywhere, you don't act like an asshole. Act accordingly. Like, be there, enjoy your time. Stop trying to fuck up a country. I know, like it just emails, constant emails, and I know that I need to check those because tomorrow, like I'm waiting for the email for the specific time tomorrow that I have to be at that school. But beyond that, yeah, that's all. I think we're gonna go ahead and hop on a game right now. We'll do 1 to 2 quick games of Fortnite, and then we're starting this. What is the name of that game? Hold on a second. Days Gone. I technically started it like two and a half months ago, maybe, and then haven't been able to play it since. But I'll start it over so we can run it on stream. I need a quick minute. I need a quick minute. I have to run to the bathroom, and I'll be right back. The screen's just gonna stay like this, blank. Isn't that the survival game? It's a horror. It's not like open world or anything. I'm like, no, this is actual story. Man, when I started, it's good. It's really good. So I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna have to do this on stream. I wanted to start it on stream back then, but couldn't do it. And I figure I have hour, another hour, an hour and a half on stream right now before I have to go. So we'll run 1 or 2 games of Fortnite when I get back, and then we will hop on Days Gone. We'll start that up, get as far as I can before I have to dip. Cause yeah, time. I don't have unlimited time here. I gave him what I had, and the rest I need to make it through right now. But I had to get on stream. So give me a minute. I'll be back. I got to run to the bathroom. Don't go anywhere. You guys will just see the wall. See you in a second. Okay, sorry about that. All right, let's get switched over. We are hopping into Fort Nisi. Fortnite. Where's it at? I just finished an update too. Wait, what? What? Oh. Yo, don't even tell me. I know it just finished an update. This is crazy. Okay, there we go. Tis launching. All right, let me get the screen set. If anybody's hopping in, Nina, hop in. Fortnite. There we go. All right, I need you guys to tell me in chat if you see it or not, because I only have one screen. Oh, actually, I can see it myself. There we go. Looks like it's up. You know, considering everything that's been going on, there was something else that's been sustaining me. Like, I thought it was gonna be a joke, a scam, something like that. But I don't know if you guys have ever seen those sites to where you can play games and win money. I'm like, this is some bullshit. But what did I have to lose? So I went ahead and did it. It didn't pay much of shit, but I promise you, it was enough for me to go eat on certain. I'm not even kidding. It actually helped a lot. All right, here we go. BR, but we want this here. Come on, bro. I hate all the openings. All right. Oops. Who's getting in? Nobody is. Oh. Toast muffin. I don't know them. Nina, get on. Oops. Oh. There we go. Oof. Oh my god. I just did. Oh. Oh, it's trying to get in there? Oh, no. I backed out. I could have swore I backed out. I gotta back out. Hang on. And let me know if the volume needs to be adjusted too. Why do I feel like this is taking so long to load? It's starting to get crowded in here. Oh, okay. I'll fix that in a second. No. Oh my god. Oh, get me back out of here. Ah. Oh well. Hi. Okay. Let's do this again. Oh, and I gotta fix the camera. King Brian. No, I'll carry. I'll carry the game. There we go. Invite to Palta. All right, now let me go ahead and I forgot I gotta adjust these. No, that stays there. Wait a minute. Oh, game. Here we go. Let's see. That should fix it. Bam. There we go. Where's Fortnite? There it is. All right, cool. Let's get this cracking. See what kind of stupid weapons they got in this season. Ah, damn, I forgot about this. Like, with everything tomorrow, I hope this all goes well tomorrow, because things will be looking up very much so. If it does, shit'll start getting right again. It's been a task. It has been a task. And even this right now, I'm like, I feel slightly normal at this moment while doing this, doing the stream. Just see email after email. I have to check my school email too. I know it's Sunday there, but I think the head of that department would have messaged me on Friday. Oh my God. What the fuck? Wow. Can we get a match or what? Yeah, I'll check chat in a second. Sorry, I have to check through this stuff. Oh, I gotta get away from this. Okay. I'll check the rest of them after. It's all of that. We're dropping in the fields, whatever the fields are now. I haven't been on this game in forever. Damn, I forgot how to pull up the map. There we go. The fields would be somewhere like right here. Yep. Oh. No, is this the right section? Bro. Oh, they still have this here. This was like, the last time I was on was what, 2 months ago? This is still here? The Pantheon. Uh-oh, got this juicy juice. Come over here, come get this shrine. Are you up there fighting somebody? Bro, you need to get on voice. Oh man, it's just built a ramp. Oh, okay. What the what? Oh, really? Oh, man. Alright, let's go in here. Loot. We gotta go loot. No fields. It's not a thing. It's no longer a thing. Okay. Well, I mean, whatever the location is, though. That Frenzy Fields area. They got rid of my spot. Oh, here. Come here real quick. Juicy juice. Skate, skate. Alright, I'm going back to the building. Wait, is that a wacky wait? Why though? Why? Hmm. Oh my God! I wonder if anybody's up here. Yeah. Oh no. My car just looks like it's just chilling. Nobody drove it. Fizz on me. Bro, that's so weird. That is so weird. I don't really care for this gun, but... Uh-oh. We got beef. Who you up here griefing? Oh shit. What you got, son? I mean, let me have that. And that. Even though I don't want them. I need ARs and snipers. Got another one out there? All trash weapons. Oh, I hear something up there. Where's it at? Where's the box? I hear it. Somebody's over here. Or maybe I'm just tripping. Okay. Looks like this is an SMG and shotgun game for me. We still got one more building to check. Yeah, no, I need none of that. Wait. I saw something. It disappeared. What the fuck? Lord, that was almost bad. Oh, okay. Wait, I think yeah, I'm good. I'm good on that. Pistols. There's nothing else here? This area big for no reason. Ooh. There's a bot up there. No, I can't. It's only a gray one, and that is like one of the worst ARs in this game. Not even an AR. Let's go buy a bot. What up, bro? Oh, Shouty, what's good? Oh, I ain't got the bread for it. What am I thinking? Hey. Yeah. No wonder nobody landed up here. I'll check that in a second. Uh-oh. What was that? Whoosh. Oh no, that's crazy. Why would I need it? I'm not trying to have that close to combat where I got a blowtorch. Can I get a sniper? Absolutely not. Crossbow. That's interesting. Wait, why we got coke on it? Oh, okay. Alright, where are we going? This area's a bust. Come up here and get this Coke Classic. Oh, what is that? Just looking at all the new guys. What? Whatever. Yeah, that's some extra speed there. Oh, you bought the bot. Cool. Alright. What the f... Yo. Alright, it's time to go. Let's find some people. What the shit is that? I gotta take the long way down. Okay. There's nothing else there. I don't feel like, dying. Just because I jumped off. The bow has explosive bullets. See, I like that. Like, bro, we literally had no one around us. Oh yeah, I was like, we need a ride right now. Where's that car? Let's not start some shit with bots. Oh, I jumped out. Ouch. Breaking the law. Oh, Beavis and Butthead ass music. Alright, I'm set. Let's roll. Why did our... My mom was trying to start shooting bots. To everybody that's on, thanks for being here, hanging out, chilling, chatting, all that good stuff. If you're on YouTube, go ahead, like the video. Most definitely. Subscribe, hop in the chat. If you're on Twitch, give a follow, subscribe, hop in the chat. Just the same. Yo, nah, this is dumb. Cars have weaponry on it now. Just like that. Ourselves or what? Oh, I saw something. Hold up. Yep, I thought I saw that. Ooh, in fact, I should keep that and get rid of this. I never use shotties. Really. Oh my god. So y'all just came down here and ripped it up. Oh my gosh. So it's all the music essentially will get you a copy strike. Yeah, I gotta get away from this area. Oh yeah, 195. Oh, he's crawling down. I just wanted to use that on somebody. Okay, I'll swap out for that. Who's in the whip? Oh. Man's up here tripping, right? Ah. Oh, we got him. He's out. On the move. Up top. Hurt him. 105 blue. Out of there. Good shit. Good shit. What else? I mean, that's really it. Hey, we got another one coming up. Finish his ass. Nice. Nice. Thank you. I love having that explosive them explosive bullets for the cars. Somebody else is on the way. I'm doing this all out in the open. Alright. Alright, fully healed. Good. Gucci. I need more explosive arrows. I got those. Is this one any better? No, same. Let's see what else. More arrows? Yes. I need as many as those as possible. Coca-Cola. What are you out here fighting? Oh crap. Time to go. Oh, Shiza. Somebody just hit me from a distance. You see the north marker and the northwest marker. Oh, they're up top. Ah, it's off. Head up toward the north marker. I'm going up there right now. He's driving up. Oh, he's here. Yeesh. Go, bro. Oh no. I'm done. Water. Oh, I thought I was gonna hit water. Wasn't deep enough. I hit water, just wasn't deep enough. You're on your own, buddy. You're on your own. Oh, sweet. I forgot I got those gloves too. Jeez, dumb. Are you gonna survive this? Thank you. Going the wrong way. I'm not gonna survive this. Yeah. I went the wrong way for too long. You gotta do it. And of course, oh my god. That's my fault. I need a drink. And for all of you that are waiting for the other episodes of JJK, I know I've not put those out yet. Not 4 weeks behind, I'm 3 weeks behind. Tomorrow I'll be 4 weeks behind, unless that episode came out today. I'll go ahead and do the videos as soon as I can. I just haven't been able to. I apologize about that, but you know, you guys know the stuff that's been going on, so it's kind of been impossible to do. Yep, stay in the shadows. Whoosh. I'm like, could you actually bring me back right now? There's no way. Let them duke it out. Two v one v one, or one v one v one v. Like, you got a chance to pull this off. So this is what people are doing now? They just stick in these damn cars and just shoot, you know. Very Fortnite-esque. Yeah. Oh. They're behind you. Yep, went up. Uh-oh. You got this, for real. You got this. He's coming down the stairs. Just chill in a car. Stupid. That's what. Oh, you see him behind you. Oh, how did you pull that off? Yo, how? How did you pull that off? Let's go. Wow. Yo, that was mean. That was mean. That's what's up. GG's. That blow, yeah, that bow is clutch for real. I'm catching a copy strike today. Looks like. Oh my gosh. That hey, you did that. All right. You know what? That was a good game. I have to get off of this game though because we need to go ahead and start up Days Gone. I'll try and do like a quick half an hour, then I gotta go because yeah, time is limited, and I with the little bread I have right now, I'm going to buy a store ramen, call it a day. So yeah, let me back out of here. We'll start up Days Gone, and then I will hop off. Okay, let's see. Let me get this set up real quick. Mm, game capture. I have to wait for the game to start. What does it say running? It hasn't even popped up yet. Don't do this to me. I know that would have been cool. Nina was on too, so I got the king, the word king in my name for a reason. Nah, that was good. Like, nah, dude thought he had you too. Okay, it's starting up now. So yeah, run this for like 30, 40 minutes, and then I gotta get going. Game takes forever to load. Okay, that sounds kind of loud. Ears dead. I know. Yeah, that game came in loud. All right, let me know if you guys can see it on screen or not. It's still a black screen right now. And you probably can't yet. What the fuck? Oh, oh. I'm, dude, I'm tripping. There we go. There we go. It's still loading. I can't even be mad if I lose just clutched on 200 ping. Welcome to the server on this side of the world. Why is this taking so long to load? Damn. I'm gonna start a new game. That literally, I mean, I played it for a few hours. New game. Because I think the story to this game, I'm not super far in, but it's been good so far. I have no idea. Like I said, dude, you pulled that off. Like, for real. Oh my god, I got messages left and right. Boleto. Session expired. Some red, blah blah blah. Wait, what's today here? The 27th? Okay, so that was yesterday. The loading time in this game, I'm sorry, y'all. It's worth it though. It's worth it. Nonprofit crafts language study aids for kids with foreign roots. See, that's cool right there. It just said some Central Japan nonprofit crafts language study aids for kids with foreign roots. Like that's something that they have been working on big time in certain communities where there's a lot of foreign residents who actually live here that are from other places or have roots from somewhere else where in the household they may not speak Japanese at all.
She's burning up. The knife must have nicked her kidney or something. She's turning septic. How you doing, little sister?
So stupid. This little kid, this goddamn little kid.
Big goddamn knife.
I know.
Hey, help me.
Dead. Yeah. Little kid shit.
Shit.
Hey, Mom. You don't want to be when we come through? We gotta get to the roof, flag down one of those choppers. All right. Wait, we need help. She's been wounded.
What's wrong with her?
Well, she's not. Whatever the hell's going on out there, she's been stabbed.
I can't take it anymore.
Oh, okay. Listen, O'Brien. If we don't get her to a hospital, she's going to die.
There are no more hospitals.
Oh, come on. No more hospitals. You got doctors, you got triage, you got a MASH unit.
Oh, look, I'm just a grad student, okay? I got volunteered for this. I'm not even supposed to be out here, okay? Okay. Shit. I've only got room for two of you, okay? Two.
We got room for two.
You're overweight, okay? I can only take two of you, two.
Come on, help me, come on. sweetheart.
I skipped this
It's
when I
okay.
first started it.
You're gonna be alright.
I got her.
I was wondering why he was such an asshole. That would make
Okay,
sense.
Boozer, let's go. We gotta get on that
Hold
guy.
on.
We gotta get on that
I
ship.
heard what he said. There's only room for 2 on that chopper. Go. Go with her. I'll be okay. Look, I've been through worse shit than this before. You know?
Okay.
There we go.
Damn. Hang on. I know the game is loud. Let's see if that fixes it.
Where are you going?
What?
Where?
Refugee camp west of 3.
Is that any better?
No.
Boozer is never gonna make it without me. I want this back.
All right.
No.
Like
Deke!
I forget the name of that biker show that used to come on all the time that everybody liked to watch. Yeah, she was real like tap that. But I forget the name of that biker show. It reminds me of that show meets Walking Dead. This is actually, it's a big game, like as far as size and stuff. And for as old as it is, it looks really good. Blasting music that is having a concert in my room.
We lost him.
He can't be far.
Wait, hold on. Cut your engine.
Oh!
Shit, she's alive.
Oh!
Alvarez.
You call that alive?
Alvarez. What happened here? I mean, who did this? Was it Rippers?
Leon did this.
Oh, so you snitching and she died. Okay. She a zombie. Nah, bro, she done for. Yeah, the graphics are really good on this. Oh, it looks even better on this monitor versus on the screen I played it on. I only played through like the first 2 chapters, I think. He's shooting, son. That moose just like, bruh, what is happening? That's why all these humans are dead. Deserve it. Can I get a boost off something? Yeah. Let's go. No, I'm jumping it. The controls are like, this is what I do remember. The controls with the bike, especially this bike specifically, kind of hard to handle. Get his ass. I've been pressing A to boost.
Head up. Hold up. He laid his bike down.
It's called Days Gone. She always says that. They shooting.
Cover me. Right behind you. He went that way. Come on.
He went that way.
Where the hell's he going? There isn't shit out of here but a bunch of freaks. Maybe I was wrong about him having to deal with Copeland. No, Leon's been fencing shit to Copeland for a long time. Finally caught up with him. Hey, wait. Hold up.
What are we waiting for, cuz? I'm running this show.
Shit. All right, let me see. Wait. Here. Down this way. Tracks are fresh.
So man's a fucking ghost hunter
So where
too.
the hell did you learn to track shit anyway?
Super
Used to go
tracker.
elk hunting with my old man when I was a kid. Ended up tracking shit for miles.
Those were not moose, those were elk. I apologize. Oh, nigga.
Get down!
That legit caught me by like off guard completely. Just got shot. He made me pull the blicky.
You okay, brother? Yeah. Just a
Okay.
graze. Son of a bitch can't aim worth a damn.
Wait a minute.
Son of a bitch. I'm fine, Boozer.
I could have swore there was stuff for me to pick up here. As I played through this part. What the? No? It's not here? Okay. Oh. Going the wrong way. Dumbass. Oh yeah, that sound is not good.
He must be heading down.
Oosh.
Falls. He's losing a lot of blood. He's not getting far. Come on. Search him. Bleeding out. Well, that's a hell of a way to go. It's slow. A lot of pain, but I suppose you know all about that. She was still breathing when we found her, you piece of shit.
I wasn't gonna waste a bullet, not on her.
Hold on for a second. Now, where's the stash, Leon? If you tell us, well, unlike you, I can promise you we'll make it quick.
Walking Dead vibe with Red Dead type. That is
Don't
true.
look like you've
That
been
is
suffering
true.
for too long. Leon, you got a little problem here. See, they can smell your blood
What do you call it?
from all the way down there. What do you suppose that feels like? Torn apart, eaten alive.
Guess he's gonna find out. Fuck you.
Goodbye, Leon.
That's a
No,
terrible
wait.
joke.
All right, no. I got it right here. Take it.
Where?
In the cemetery. It's in the old cemetery.
Thank you.
No, you said.
Fuck what I said.
Do it.
Yeah, Brody.
Don't leave me out here, man. Do it. Do it.
Nah.
You goddamn liar.
That would be the worst way to go. To know that you're gonna die, getting eaten alive. I might have made him, I guess he gave him his word, so it works out. Otherwise, I'd have made him suffer.
Tuck's gonna need something for the bounty. You did the right thing, bro. We don't want to leave anyone to the freaks.
To the
Not even a
freaks.
piece of shit like Leon.
You got nothing on you, Leon? No drugs? Alcohol? Weapons? I'm guessing we're going back to the bikes. If I remember correctly.
Hey, hold up. I want to search this camp, see if I can't find something to fix up this grass.
Okay, I was right. There is stuff to pick up here. Just have to wait.
I got a use for you.
Scavenging. Nothing else? That's it? Guess so.
No, I just gotta put them together and yes. There, yeah.
There we
that'll
go.
do it. Guess I won't be
I'm
losing
better.
Leon anytime soon. Oh, we were going hunting tonight. Take some bounties into Tucker. Well, not if it's pissing down rain. Ah, man, we need the camp credits. Gotta stock up on supplies. Yeah.
Okay, so
I don't want to be out all
anybody
night,
that plays this game, if you decide to, this right here will help you out when it comes to the rest of
Jesus. I
this
gotta
section.
shave.
Do not go directly to the bikes. Sneak over here. It'll tell you you're going to be out of bounds, but do it anyway. Because you will need this right here. Trust me. Alright, cool. Now I think I can leave. And you want to get back in bounds as quick as possible. Like, you're not supposed to be able to get this until 2 more missions down the road.
Gonna see if there's anything we can salvage on Leon's bike.
No. God damn it.
What?
Son of a bitch.
My bike's up.
Guessing that's the fuel line, unless you just pissed yourself.
Fuel pump. Leon. Yeah, shot out my damn fuel pump. Can we get anything off Leon's bike?
Nah, it's done. Look, let's just go back to O'Leary Mountain. We'll head out in the morning, find some parts, and come back and get your bike.
No. I think I got a better idea. Why don't we just get it while we're out here?
What?
Well, Crazy Willie's isn't far from here. Let's just head over there.
What are you thinking?
We were going out hunting tonight anyway.
A man full of bad ideas.
Crazy Willie's is as good a place as any.
Okay. Hey, what did Leon give you?
Map of some kind. Once we get my bike back, let's head up to the cemetery, look around.
Yeah. Okay. So tomorrow, get the drugs, take them to Tucker, collect all Leon's
Muito
bounty.
no
Then I say we head north.
Kangare.
Think shit's any different from north?
Kangare.
Don't matter. I think it'd do us
Oh.
good. Get the hell away from here.
I hear dead people.
Hold on, something's blocking the road.
Careful. I saw a setup like this a couple days ago. A bunch of rippers blocked the road with an old truck.
Sounds
Come on,
present
help me
what
move.
happened, but I'm curious what happens next. Everyone's curious about that. Everyone is, which is why religion is there to give you a sense of peace on that thought and subject, so that way, you know, you have a belief that you're either going for from A to B, or either to A or B. Some vehicles gonna be moving. Yeah, I know.
Ready?
Yep.
I'm not ready. I'm not. This is set up. Oh shit! I forgot to check the trunk before I did this. Oh, look at this. I'm beating your ass, bro. I need you to understand that. Yeah. And not just. Ooh. Eek. Violence. Oh shit! I almost that. Yo, I was in the movie. I was in the zone. I almost took the homie out. Run your pockets. Anybody got anything? Nothing. Nothing in the trunks. That got super violent. Ah. The longest I've sat down in a minute.
Coming up on the old Nero checkpoint.
We're almost there.
Shit, how you want to do this?
Loan me your shotgun. I'll walk point.
Looks like that checkpoint had him backed up pretty good.
Yeah, a lot of good it did him. I'd rather be buried back with the goddamn pioneers.
Yeah.
Shit, look at them all. Bunch of goddamn dumbasses, the lot of them. What were they thinking? Hey, Mr. Fed, can we sit here and wait till a goddamn horde comes through and just kills us all?
Bad way to go out, trapped in a shithole like this.
Gotta slow walk this. Sometimes you can get stuff out of the front, and you have to turn off the horns on some of these cars. And this is not one of them. You need all the tools and other shit you can find to craft the materials.
Smell that?
Oh, Jesus. There. Come on, let's go.
Hey, hold up. How many Molotovs you got left back here?
Let's hit it on the way back. Leave it.
Yeah. Leave it my ass.
Son of a bitch. You're hoping someone's home.
Man's got a death wish, for real.
Sounds like you got your wish.
Oh, Lord. Get off me, bro.
Deke. Hey, Deke. Bro.
He's dead.
I think he's dead.
Again.
You're gonna break my shotgun.
Yeah. Okay.
You're going up there again.
What are you talking about?
Goddamn refugee camp. You only act like this when you're thinking about going up there.
Act like what?
It's not your fault that she's dead.
Drop it.
If you'd gotten on that chopper with Sarah, all that would have changed is you'd be dead too.
Look, just drop it.
So his shawty's dead. And he just, he's just out here wilding. He don't care what happened.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Lord. Who set that off?
Another bounty.
That was too close. Which car is that?
Last. Scrap.
Alright, cool. Alright, as soon as I get through this section,
You're not getting your bike through there.
I am gonna
Try that service tunnel.
I am gonna end the stream, just so you guys know.
I got it. Just keep your headlight pointed that way.
Can I make I can't make any more? Molotovs. They're not available yet. This game does have a couple of good jump scare moments, like no doubt. That should be it. Oh crap. No. I just realized there's an alarm behind. A car with an alarm on it. Fuck.
I didn't plan on this, goddammit.
Oh Lord. Yeah, I forget. You're supposed to jump over that truck first. And then shut that down. Ooh. Okay, I need to heal. Okay, Band-Aids worked. Band-Aids fixed the boo-boo. A Band-Aid.
Oh shit, more freaks!
I'm like, where do I hear them? Nah, bro, why are you shooting right now? Like, he could have left that alone for a minute. Whoa. Bob and weave, I guess. Alright. Is there anything else? Oh, no. That's right. This is the way I... Is this the one I came through? No. I'm like, shit. Yo, I don't even want to look up. That's not a good look. We all know what that is. I don't need to look up there. Oh, I think he got some in his pockets though. Nope. Another one? Sorry, I actually check all these cars. You need the stuff for real.
Another nest. Oh. Yeah, I smell it. Oh. How many Molotovs you got left?
Whoa. You just used the last one.
You got any shit to make more?
Yeah.
Give me that. There we go. I was ahead of my time
This'll just
trying to
take a
make
sec.
Molotovs. Wait, what? Yeah. There we go.
That'll do it.
No, it won't. Yeet.
Ready? Shit.
Here they come.
Oh, yeah, he came out quick.
Hey, come on. Get on.
Yeah.
That's
okay,
it?
Give me a sec.
That's all? Damn. That was simple. Let me search this stuff before we go. I guess not. Oof.
I've been thinking about what you said about riding north.
Just saying, you need to get away from here. Clear your head, you know?
In the morning, let's turn in the bounties, and we'll hit the road.
Hell yeah, brother. Now you're talking.
All right. I think that's it, everybody.
The freak show. Shit. Place is crawling.
Damn. Get that man a sandwich. Oh, so they just eat their own too.
Shit, we're gonna need more ammo. What are you thinking? And I already know it's a bad idea.
You just ride on through. You pull as many of them off as you can. And I go in through the back, down that hill, find the garage.
Shit.
All right, you just give me a few minutes to find the part that I need. You ride back, we ride the hell out. After I kill a few of the bastards.
Swear to God, you got a death wish.
Like I said, not tonight.
Run, you stinking sons of bitches! Come on! That's right! Here I am, motherfucker! Oakville's right here!
All right. Savage. Hi. Let's see. Okay, everybody. I think it's about that time. To everybody that came on, thanks a million for hopping in, for chilling, chatting, all that good stuff. Please go ahead and make sure that you check out the link in the description if you're on YouTube, and yeah, get something from the shop. Tokyo Personal Shopper right now. Use the code Tokyo Bullet and get 15% off of your purchase. Plus, most purchases will have free shipping as well. Yeah, I don't know when the next time I'll be on. It could be tomorrow for a couple minutes. It could be in a month. You know, I'll try and do my best once everything's kind of settled down to get back on a schedule. I was having a decent schedule there for a while. But yeah. Again, thanks a million for watching. It's been good, it's been fun, it's been great. I'm the Shovel at 8. My time is up though. So on that note, I'm out. Mata jikai o ai shimashou. Sayo.